Good morning, everybody. Welcome again to my channel. This morning I want to talk to us about money and the whole idea that money is a powerful tool of control, and it's also a powerful tool of liberation. Just imagine when you have a lot of money, you can liberate yourself, you can be free, and you can do as you please. When you have limited quantities of money, you become tied down to a location, tied down to a job, tied down to being answerable to somebody else who control your life. So money is really a weapon of control. You know, stop to think about it. You and I, we work for a boss, and the boss control our time, and they dictate to us when we go to bed, when we wake up, when we leave the job, how many days, and so on. So money is a very powerful tool, and I've often think, when it comes to money, do you notice that you can teach any other subject and it's okay, but the only regulated subject that you need a license for is to educate people about making financial decisions? And I've often wondered, why is that so? Because let's say I get financial advice from a qualified financial advisor. If I'm getting qualified advice, I should not lose money, because the whole purpose of the regulation is to prevent people from losing their money. However, how often financial advisors give people financial advice and they end up losing all or most of their money? So whether it is regulated or unregulated, people lose money by bad financial advice or bad financial decision. But my take on it is that if it's to be regulated, then I should not lose my money, right? Because when there's an unregulated financial scheme or whatever it is, and people lose money, then they'll get locked up and all of that, and they'll be in big trouble, because according to the state, you cause people to lose their money, so therefore you are a fraud, etc., etc. So why is it that somebody who is a financial advisor advise me, I lose my money, while somebody who is doing some, let's say something like Bitcoin or those cryptocurrency, and people lose their money? What's the difference? The bottom line is people lose money in the regulated and the unregulated schemes. So and that is why I say money is just a weapon of control, right? And why is it that you always need some kind of license to offer financial advice? Is it that what's the point of it? Not that I'm saying something is wrong with it, because yes, you do have people who can go out there and give wrong advice, But I'm just saying the wrong advice, the financial advisors too, who supposedly are qualified by the state, does give advice and people still lose their money. Yeah. So what's the difference? The difference, as far as I'm concerned, should be that when I go through a financial advisor, there's no possible way for me to lose money. I should make money. Yeah. But that's just my take on this whole thing. Sometimes you get the impression that there's like a conspiracy to keep people in the dark when it comes to money. Why is it that they don't teach you in school about how to make money, how to manage money, etc., etc.? Why is finance so such a well-kept secret? Yeah, why is that so? Why is it that people are not educated on how to become millionaires, how to become billionaires? It is only a few people who have that privilege, you know. So come and answer that phone for me, somebody, please. I'm making a video. Yeah, why is it that, you know, there's like a conspiracy to keep people in the dark, just like in the dark ages. Here, in the dark ages, the government used the people of the day, the churches, I should say. I'm kind of distracted.
Hello?
Of the day, used to hide the whole Bible from the people to keep them in the darkness. The church, the Catholic Church, used to keep people in the darkness to prevent them from having the knowledge, and so the people would be subservient to the priests, etc. Right? So the Bible was being hidden, and the priests would do as they please and tell the people lies, etc., until the Bible was made available to all. So, you know, it's very interesting. As I say, I'm a little bit distracted because of a phone call. But yeah, the whole idea is we have to make every effort to educate ourselves, how to make money, how to grow wealth, how to become rich, how to become, because by doing so you become free, right? When people are uneducated about money and the only way you know how to make money is to go to a 9 to 5, then it simply means that for the rest of our lives we will be slaves, and most people who have resorted to that have not much to show for it in this life. You know, many people who have served companies doing a job for how long, they end up having to living on the margin or can't retire, as I've said in previous videos, because they just don't have enough to last them. So I believe financial education is one of the most important things to kids, to adults, to everybody. It should be in the schools. People should be taught how to liberate themselves from being a slave to a job. And I don't think they will ever do that, because I think that how this world is structured is that the 1% must control all of the wealth, so that when they control all of the wealth, they can control our lives, and the rest of us must be in the dark, or the rest of us must be subservient to those 1%. You know, I've always think of it like a pyramid. You know, is that a pyramid? Yeah, as pyramid. That's the 1% up the top here, and the rest of us, you have a few in the middle, I call it the middle class, and then the rest of us, big part of the base. That's where the millions and billions of people are, who is just barely surviving. You know, that's how this world is structured, that's how this country is structured. When I look around in this country, Canada, it is just by definition, everywhere you go, you see the same set of stores, the same set of people who control the wealth throughout the length and breadth of Canada. Yeah, the Walmarts, the big guys. You guys know what I'm talking about. The big companies. So the mom and pop stores are being squeezed out, are struggling to survive. So you end up just have to resort to go and work a job, and that's just no way for us to live, man. We need to be, everybody need to be educated and to liberate ourselves from this slavery to a few people who just want to control our lives, control our time. Yeah, so I am just putting this out there, and just saying to people, we need to educate ourselves, read the books, read some books. There's a book that I bought the other day. I'm getting down into it, and I plan to educate myself more on how to liberate myself from financial, how to liberate myself from making bad financial decisions and to do better in my life financially, because when you don't have money, your life is just in a mess and you're controlled by whoever and whatever circumstances, and people just disrespect you and treat you like you're a nobody. So it pays to educate yourself how to become freedom. Sometimes we say we're free, it's not true. Or we're never free. When you stop to think of it, when you're a child, your father and your mother control your life. So you're not free to just do as you want. You become an adult, the government control your life. They control how much money you spend, how much money you earn, how much money you take home, how much money you have. There's this weapon of control. So we're not really free to do as we want to do, because somebody feel that they must always set up systems and structures that control people's lives. And we are the ones who have to find a way to refute and rebel against control. Because think of it, the God who made this world and the God who created us, He is not He's not trying to control our lives. He give us freedom. We're free to choose whatever we want, however we want, whenever we want. We're free to even turn our backs on Him, right? But mankind is not so. They want us to be subservient, like slavery of old, right? Anyway, I think I've said enough in this video. Don't want to make it too long. So the whole consciousness that I want to talk to us about, that I hope that we get, I should say, is that we educate ourselves how money works. We educate ourselves in knowing that money is a tool that can be used for our freedom, or if you don't have it, you become a slave. So liberate yourself. Alright? Thank you very much. I hope that you will tune in next time as we discuss these important things. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe so you get the other videos, and of course share, and most of all leave a comment. I noticed that most of my videos are commentless because most people seem to just watch the videos and go their merry ways. It's been nice to hear from you, because I want to know if what I'm saying, what I'm doing is really reaching to people. Alright, so thank you very much for listening, and see you next time. Bye bye.